AI isn't your competition. The person sitting next to you who learned it last weekend is. A May 2026 survey of 1,000 Korean office workers found that 98.2% already use AI in their daily work, and 27.8% call it their core tool. That's not adoption, that's dependency. But here's the part companies don't say out loud. 62% of Korean workers are scared AI will replace them entirely. And when researchers asked why, the honest answer wasn't the technology, it was management. Over half of Korean workers say that since their company officially adopted AI, new hiring has visibly shrunk, while the remaining staff are expected to carry more. So AI didn't just change how Koreans work, it gave companies a clean justification to cut headcount. Koreans even have a phrase for it: layoffs with AI as the excuse. This situation happened before. When the PC arrived in the 1980s, offices were full of typists, ledger clerks, and filing assistants. Then Excel showed up. One manager with a spreadsheet could do what an entire department spent a week doing. Companies didn't announce mass layoffs. They just stopped replacing people who left. The workers left behind weren't replaced by computers. They were replaced by colleagues who learned the computer. AI in 2026 works the same way. It's not eliminating marketing departments or legal teams. It's reducing how many people you need to run them. One AI-augmented employee is now expected to do the output of 3 or 4 traditional employees. The technology itself doesn't make people lazy. It shifts labor up the value chain. What this means for foreigners specifically. For the first time, foreigners and Koreans are starting from roughly the same line in one area of the job market. AI tools, ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, Runway didn't launch in Korea first. Everyone learned them at the same time. And critically, Korean schools didn't ban AI the way many Western institutions did. That means the old gap: Korean fluency, Korean networks, years of local experience, matters less in roles where AI is the primary execution tool. Companies are now explicitly looking for people who can direct AI, integrate it into workflows, and catch its mistakes. That skill set is not Korean exclusive, but there's a catch. What's actually disappearing versus what's valuable. Entry-level jobs that used to exist for foreigners, basic translation, data summaries, simple reporting, are gone or going fast. AI does those adequately and for almost nothing. Recruitment data from the 2026 Global Talent Fair confirms this. Korean companies are no longer hiring foreigners for basic translation. They want people who bring something AI can't replicate: real cultural knowledge of a specific foreign market, and the ability to turn that into strategy a Korean executive can act on. AI can translate. It cannot tell you why a Korean skincare brand failed its US launch, or how to position it differently for a Southeast Asian market it hasn't entered yet. That's where a foreigner with domain knowledge and AI execution skills becomes actually irreplaceable. What skills you should actually build? You don't need to learn to code AI from scratch unless you're an engineer. What you need is applied AI, using these tools to do a week of work in a day in your specific field. Automation. Don't just use ChatGPT to draft emails. Learn Make.com or Zapier. Build workflows. Show a Korean company you can automate their customer intake process or data sorting pipeline, and you've just made yourself worth hiring. Visual and content tools. If you're in marketing, design, or media, master Midjourney, Runway, Kling, HeyGen. Korean corporate culture moves fast and values speed. Being able to prototype a campaign visual overnight is a concrete skill, not a soft one. So this semester we have class with Kim Do-hwan, a copywriter with 21 years of experience in the advertising industry. He showed us video and said, "I only filmed the part where the human enters. All the rest was made with AI." Market research, tools like Perplexity for deep research, plus basic data scraping skills. Your job is to produce strategy reports about your home market that Korean executives cannot get from a local employee. The interview has changed too. Korean interviewers are now asking entry-level candidates questions that used to go to senior managers. Be ready for this. They'll ask you to analyze how a Korean product can enter your home market. They'll ask how you'd structure a project proposal, using AI while adding the local context yourself. They're testing whether you're a person who uses AI or a person who is directed by AI. Speaking standard Korean is no longer the differentiator it was. AI translates fluently. What it can't do is understand the unwritten dynamics of Korean corporate hierarchy, know when to push back on a senior colleague, or read the room in a team meeting. Employers are looking for foreigners who genuinely understand how Korean businesses operate, not just people who can get through a conversation. Korea is not waiting to see how AI plays out. The companies are already restructuring around it, the schools are already teaching it, and the job market is already sorting people into two groups: those who wield AI and those who get replaced by someone who does. For foreigners, the window is real, but it's specific. The opportunity isn't Korea likes AI, it's that one narrow overlap: your native market knowledge combined with AI execution skills. That combination, right now, Korean companies genuinely can't build in-house. Use that opportunity while it's open.